We have learned today we have learned that apparently there is a mod pack that doth allow Skyrim to like run with good graphics and stuff modern day that isn't what we're using right now. Although I do think from what I saw in the mod, like the world and stuff looks better. It's called like Elder Gleam or whatever, but the character didn't seem as clean. And the armor was a bit loud, you know. But the thing is, I want the base level, you know, like I want the normal game.
Ain't used to strangers here in Riverwood.
Care to have a drink
Hurts
with me,
and stuff.
sweet secret?
Don't let Albert hear you talking to me that way. He'll stick your head in forge.
The idea being today that we are slowly improving in whatever this mod pack has. We're going to try and make our build in this mod, but it seems our poison setup that we want to try would probably be better in the vanilla game. Because this thing, or not this thing, hold on. Let me find it. So alchemy, and then I'll look at the one that we can get for base Skyrim. I've never really bothered with alchemy, but all the poison stuff I see online, they use high damage poisons. I think we need to go for duration. Let's see. This is just a normal page. 1 second. Alchemy. Potions and poisons you make are 20% stronger. And this goes up to 100% stronger. Let me just double check here. So, Skyrim potions make art stronger, affect duration. See if there's a post on this real quick. See what this alchemy guide says while we start playing.
No, I'm gonna show you how to.
But see, they have this perk and then physician. Poisons you mix are 25% more effective. So I don't think this will matter with this mod that we're using.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to use alchemy in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. We're going to cover the benefits of alchemy, how to make potions, how to level your alchemy skill, and finally we're going to provide some tips on how to find ingredients to level alchemy as quickly as possible at the end of the video. So why bother with alchemy? Well, the potions provided can actually have a massive impact on the strength of your character. Not only can they restore health, magicka, and stamina, but they can also enhance the damage of your weapons, provide powerful offensive and defensive buffs, and offer a whole range of other utilities and special effects. This is all particularly useful if you want to play at the higher difficulty levels, especially if you pair alchemy with enchanting to make your weapons and defensive capabilities even more powerful. For those interested, I have an enchanting guide on my channel as well, and it's in the same playlist as this video. Finally, alchemy can actually make you
Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vigna. Aren't you already running a job for Skjord?
Oh, and just a note, I'm going to be using the term potion to basically cover both potions and poisons, as the process is exactly the same for both. So, how do you actually make potions? Well, firstly you need to find an alchemy lab, and in the early game I'd recommend using the one located at Dragon's Reach Keep in Whiterun. Basically just run towards the Jarl's Throne and take a right into Farengar's room to find it. My reasoning for this is that you need to go there anyway as part of the main quest. The door is never locked, as it will be for some other locations, and is conveniently located right next to an enchanting station, which makes it a good place to progress both skills together. Then you're going to need to interact with the alchemy lab in order to open up the alchemy window. And from here, you simply need to select up to 3 ingredients to combine and press craft. That's how you make a potion. But how do you know which ingredients to use? Well, every ingredient in Skyrim has 4 effects. And when you first find an ingredient,
Come
all of
talk
those
to me
effects
when you
are gonna be
finish
listed
that
as
up.
unknown, as you can see here. Now there are 2 primary ways to discover the effects of an
Worried one of them is going to take your
Firstly,
place?
you can consume an
You still need to
ingredient
prove
discover
yourself,
its
Will.
first effect. And if you unlock the experimenter perk, you can actually discover
I've already
all of
given
its
you a job.
effects in this way.
Now get to
We'll
it.
talk more about perks later in the video.
I'll take my-
Secondly, you can experiment by mixing random ingredients at the alchemy lab and seeing which effects you discover. However, to discover the effects of an ingredient, you need to be successful in making a potion. And to be successful in making a potion, at least 2 of the ingredients that you combine must share an effect. If the ingredients don't share an effect, then you'll get a message saying potion creation failed. You won't discover any effects, and the ingredients will also be consumed. You'll notice though that once 2 ingredients have failed to combine into a potion, the next time you select one of those ingredients to add to a potion, the other
Are you looking for help with something?
I'll put them all up on the screen now so you can pause and review them at your own pace.
This had better be
How did you
important.
level your skill and unlock these perks? Well, it's
I can't
simple.
keep helping you with
basically need
everything.
to make potions, and you also gain a very small amount of XP when you discover an effect when consuming an ingredient. It can be a bit of a slow process, but the benefits are worth the effort.
You again.
Especially if you're trying to play at higher difficulty settings. Finally, let's talk about where to find ingredients. The simple answer is you find them everywhere, and my main tip for a new player is just to loot every ingredient you come across. This way you can level alchemy naturally as part of a normal playthrough. If you run out of storage, it's probably worth getting hold of a player house, as this will greatly increase your storage capacity. I'll put out a video on how to get player houses soon, and it'll be in the same playlist as this video, so remember
My
to
poor
subscribe
Frally, I
if
think
you're interested
Thoran's still
in that.
alive, but I know
Aside from
better.
just picking up everything you find, there are some quite simple things that you can do that will yield a large number of ingredients for minimal effort.
Yes,
I'll
lad.
give you a few
You've
ideas
been
to
raised
explore
into the
rather than an
companions, I
exhaustive
hear.
list,
I can
otherwise it's
fashion
very
whatever
literal.
kind of weapon you want. Finest forge in Skyrim, right here before you. A blade. It will be as sharp as Fralia's tongue. We Greymanes got just as much to be proud of as them battleborns, but you won't see us with our noses in the air. Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The companions need the best, so they come to me.
Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now. Except I... What brings you to me? Find some strange creature in your travels?
Skjor says that I have the strength. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fit. Aren't you already running a job for Skjor? Come
You
talk
still
to me
need to
when you
prove
finish
yourself,
that up.
Whelp. All right,
Next
then.
time. With your blade.
Yes, you're...
Somehow I think I fucked up the mission. be interesting to level alchemy first.
I wanted to give you this. A token of my appreciation.
Hello, child of Chimera.
No child. What doth you need?
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
Skyr says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother had... Aren't you already running a job for Skyr? Come talk to me when you finish that.
I want to start. No one knows who built the Skyforge. It's like I don't really have a problem with this mod pack. It's just the I want to revert my skills back to normal. I think.
You still need to prove yourself, well.
Skyr says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has... Aren't you already running a job for Skyr? Come talk to me when you finish that up.
The only other load that I have is from way before all this.
Are you looking for help with something? This is a busy time. Mm-hmm. This had better be important.
Let's see if we can try and turn off the change in skills, maybe. We think.
Dovakin, nalokzin los varin, Bondain, Lokul, Mafera, Kasval, Akvinoro, Palgran, Todos lozin drozan, Dovakin, Varin, Bugan, Mudra. Nascido do dragão sem vira. Coração de guerreiro, Dragonborn vem com a voz imponente de um antigo poder. Ó povo, acredite, o Dragonborn vem. Skyrim verá o fim de todo o mal. É inevitável, o Dragonborn vem. A lenda prediz é o fim da escuridão. Silêncio precinta, ele já está aqui. Dovakin, nalokzin los varin, Bondain, Lokul, Mafera, Kasval, Akvinoro, Palgran, Todos lozin drozan, Dovakin, Varin, Bugan, Mudra.
Alright, let's go back in for a second. Open pause menu, mod configure. Might have to go to the actual mod list.